Getting ready to go through a divorce is a very common concern. I often get people coming in or calling. They're not anywhere near ready, but they want to know what to do if they're going to get divorced in the next year. A couple of things are important. They need to have a bank account either set up or ready to be set up. You need to separate your finances at some point. You need to have some type of financial reserve as you start a divorce, especially if you're not the earning spouse, because in most of the counties in the Twin City area, it can take 4, 5, 6 weeks, even longer, to get before a judge to get some temporary support. And if you don't have a financial reserve or an ability to borrow from family or friends, you can really be stuck. So I tell people to either set aside some money or make sure that family and friends are going to advance it. The other thing a lot of people who don't work outside the home don't have is their individual credit card. They may have a joint credit card. They may be a signer on their spouse's credit card. They don't have credit in their name. It's much easier to apply for a credit card when you're married and you could put your spouse's income on the application than it is when you have to check the box separated or divorced. So I tell people to get 1 or 2 major credit cards to get the highest credit limit that they can. I also suggest to them when they open up their checking account, if they can get a line of credit, they should do that. Again, it's easier to apply for that when you're still married, because when you're separated or getting a divorce, most banks won't extend credit. Record keeping. If you're planning on divorce, know where the records are, know where your tax returns are. Look at the mail and see what's coming in. Are there statements coming in from financial institutions or investment firms that you've never heard of? You want to know this. And it's helpful if you can have a good understanding of your tax return. And sometimes that's easier to do when you're married, to make the request of your spouse, let's go in and sit down with our CPA and have them go over this. It's certainly not going to happen if you've already filed for divorce.